right, let me ask you about the White Sox because they've been very aggressive and getting LaRoche, getting Zach Duke. They're rumored to be Samardzija. What can you tell us on that?
Well, they are probably more aggressive than we would have thought at the end of last season. I think last year was a big year for them because of Jose Abreu. They kind of regained a little bit of a pulse that they didn't have the year before when they lost 99 games. You don't know, their attendance is so low. You don't know how aggressive they're going to be in the market, and they don't have a history of really winning and really having the high-end guys. John Danks is the only pitcher that I'm aware of has had longer than a 4-year contract with them. Didn't work out that well. But not just Samardzija, but we've been hearing that, they are going to play in the high end of the free agent pitching pool. And if they traded for Samardzija, that would end that. And I think they would be hoping that they can then sign him long term. He's a good fit there, an Indiana guy, probably a better fit for the White Sox than maybe the Cubs long term. I don't see that they would give up a lot to get Samardzija right now because I think they're worried that he would be a rental. But they definitely, because they have Chris Sale on such a great contract, Jose Quintana, who I think is one of the most underrated pitchers in the major leagues, also signed to a really good long-term contract, and Abreu for your number 3 hitter, top of the game type hitter, not signed for that big money either. They have flexibility to go out and be aggressive in adding. And also the other guy that figures in, I think they got lucky in last year's draft that Carlos Rodon from North Carolina State slipped to them with the 3rd pick, and the feeling is he can be an instant impact guy in 2015. And the potential they have, which I think is the most exciting thing from their standpoint, because of those contracts, they could keep, if they go out and get a number 1 or 1A to go along with Chris Sale, they would be able to keep that rotation together through 2019, according to the contracts that they have on the books.